My name's Mahia. I'm married, I'm a dog mum of 2. I've lost 85 kilos and this is my story. But what I can say about what my life was like before the big change is I was working a lot of hours and I was doing really well professionally, and I have a really supportive family and a great network around me. But what was actually going on is I wasn't taking care of myself. So what happened to me was I was at home on a Saturday morning. Everyone had gone to work, and what happened was I had a fall in my house, and then I realised I couldn't get up. And there was nothing I could do, there was nowhere I could move, I was just stuck there on the floor. And I couldn't get up for about 6 hours because there was no one there to help me up. And my husband got home and took one look at me and said, "I'm calling your mum," because she's a nurse. And then my mum came over and she said, "I think we need to call an ambulance. If you can't get up and we can't help you get up, then we need to call an ambulance." So the ambulance people came and they took a good look at me and they said, "I think you need to go to hospital." And at that point in time, I was kind of resisting them a little bit because I just wanted to say, "Look, it's fine, everything's fine, I'll be okay," but I really wasn't okay. They got me out of the house and took me to emergency. And when I was in emergency, I went to sleep. The next thing I remember is waking up the next morning and my husband was holding my hand, and there were a bunch of doctors around me. They were asking me questions like if I knew what day it was, stuff like that. And then I looked to my husband and I asked him, "Where am I?" And he said, "You're in ICU." So that was pretty tough. Later on, while I was in ICU, I learned that I almost didn't make it through the night. There was maybe an hour or so in there where I nearly passed away. And I also found out that if I had been successful in refusing going to the hospital that night, I probably would have died at home. So I feel a lot of gratitude for all the people that were there that helped me on that day. So I was in ICU for about 14 days. I couldn't walk, I couldn't shower myself, I needed help with everything for maybe the first couple of weeks. From that moment in hospital has all been about rebuilding. I'm so much better now. I'm healthier, I can do things, because now all of that stuff that I used to have to do to think about and plan and be mentally and physically and emotionally prepared for things that are simple-ish tasks, I can put into things that have more value, like my family or my health and fitness, or going to the gym. These are all things where all of that planning, all of that energy has moved to, and I'm so much better for it. I don't think I would be as far along as I am in my journey without my PT, Tenika. She is always there for me, she shows up for me. Because I had these complicated health problems and I found her really helpful, she gives me the space to do that. She pushes me when she knows she can, but she also backs off when she knows that I'm having a tough day, but she still finds a way to make sure that what we're doing is effective. I think I would tell someone that is in my position, I would say that it's really important that you don't ignore what is going on with you. It's really easy to go, "Oh, well, it's because of this or it's because of that." But the reality is, if it's not, you can end up really hurting yourself, or you can end up in a really bad situation, and I wouldn't wish what happened to me on anybody. So just take the first step, start educating yourself, understanding nutrition, go to the gym. Start out really small. I did. I just started going for walks, and the speeds I can do on the treadmill now are definitely not the speeds I was doing back then, because there was still so much fear. So I understand what that fear is. And don't let it control you. You can go somewhere where it's safe and where people will care about you and people will look after you and are genuinely invested in seeing you be the best version of yourself. So I would tell you to just do it. Just start. Don't wait till Monday. Don't wait until it's the right time, because it's never going to be the right time if you think like that. You just have to start and just put one foot in front of the other and give yourself the love to get better that you deserve.